Hello, and welcome. You're listening to the realest podcast out there, the C.A.P.Cast. Brought to you by your hosts, Eli, Maverick, Austin, Tyler, Damien, and whoever else decides to talk in the background this week. If you wish to support the show, like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts on today's topic, or how annoying your least favorite host was this week. And without further ado, I present to you the realest episode yet. No cap. Alrighty, hello, welcome to this week's episode. We are back with our cryptids and shit. I'm Eli.
I'm Maverick.
I'm Tyler, freed from the realm of traffic.
I'm
That
Austin.
was last week?
Yes.
No, it was 2
shit.
weeks ago, but I've
You
been
missed
stuck. I've been stuck in traffic ever since.
Oh, that's
Man,
that's like
my
a
man's
cryptid
having
in and
a
of
rough
itself.
time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who else is here?
Oh, my name's Damien.
he forgot where he was for a second.
It's not new.
There's no way they can hear you over there.
It's not
He
new.
had a little waveform, he's good.
Look at that's the
project.
check.
He be
Like, yeah, we could hear a mouse fart in the corner. Yeah,
fucking fire hydrant.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a fire hydrant.
That's a legally obtained fire hydrant. Like,
So-
actually.
So, funny thing, that fire hydrant is basically Eli's brother. They have both survived being hit by an 18-wheeler.
To give context, we're in a little bit different location.
Eli's
right now.
brother has been hit by an 18-wheeler.
No, he's just gay.
No, Eli's been hit by an
I know.
18-wheeler. In lit.
He may have been hit by a metaphorical 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
Anyways, so last week I asked you guys to come with your own little 5 to 10 minute spiel on cryptid conspiracy theory, something along those lines.
4 out of the 5 of us have done this.
We'll let you guys guess who the fifth person is.
So right now, our first person is going to lead us on with theirs.
Take it away, Eli.
And that first person is Tyler.
Why me?
Because I just chose.
I don't want to lead.
All right, Austin.
All right, Maverick.
All right, Damien.
All right, Eli.
Eli.
Eli, let's go. We love Eli.
You guys know Epstein?
Oh, Jesus
The guy who
Christ.
didn't kill himself?
Yeah.
You mean Epstein?
Didn't he have his own island?
What's up,
He
wasn't
did,
rich?
he did.
His own island where nothing bad happened?
So,
Why would something bad happen on an island?
Jeffrey Epstein, right? Fucking retard of a man, let me tell you. And by fucking retard, I mean very smart, but an awful person. Basically, he got to the point in life, I'm gonna skip all the bullshit, but he got to this point in life where he ran this business where basically he personally would manage the finances of clients with no less than $1 billion.
That's crazy.
And the way he would do it, he'd be like, if you want me to do this, you have to give me the $1 billion. And I forgot what the exact wording was, but it's this thing that basically says he has the right to sign deals or something along those lines with that money under your permission. So basically you're handing him your fucking at least $1 billion.
So he
And then he manages it.
So he was functioning like a bank.
Basically, but only for
Billionaires.
single clients at a time, I think.
Okay.
The most notable of these clients being Les Wexner, who
Who?
What's up with Les?
among
Lex Luthor?
Among
Among Us.
Boom boom. I'm not doing that.
Bum, bum, bum.
among other things was the owner of Victoria's Secret.
Is it a secret? Still?
No, it's actually pretty well known.
Oh.
He has stepped down recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Supposedly he claims that he was also a victim of Epstein and that Epstein just stole the shit out of his money and he had no idea what was going on.
Oh, he had no intentions or anything.
Right.
Seems
I
a little
believe Epstein
sus.
stole his money, but I don't believe that he necessarily completely had no idea what was going on. For the record, for this episode, we're not telling you what to believe. We're giving you our thoughts. Do not sue us.
Oh, yes. Once again.
If you're suing anyone, sue Eli.
Sue
Do
that.
not.
His
I'm
name's
already
on the
being
channel.
sued.
He is already being sued.
We'll get
Please
into that
do
in another
not.
video.
It's a tragic
won't.
situation.
We will not come back to that.
Yeah, we actually won't. Yeah, I don't stand with anybody else's opinions except my own on this one.
Ditto.
Everyone stands with my opinions.
That's not true.
I do not support this
That
action.
is incorrect.
I'm lying to you.
My opinions are my own.
No, but we are recording a podcast.
Right.
Alrighty, so
Zach, am I right?
Fucking cryptid.
Austin, is that your Florida?
So let's get into the spicy part of Epstein, alright? So we know how we got his money now. He just fucking took it.
Yeah.
With legal permission, basically.
Get fucked.
But basically, he just fucking touched the shit out of little girls.
Sorry. Me and Austin were so distracted. Okay, so...
How did he touch
okay,
these girls?
so
Well, he walked up to him, I assume.
No, he actually didn't.
For the record, Tyler just gave me the craziest
No,
look.
he
And
literally
I was like,
sat at
"He
home
didn't."
and he had older girls that would go out and recruit the younger girls and bring them to him.
Oh, it's a whole fucking scheme.
Yeah, it's a whole system. So I think the earliest reporting was at his New York home that it was happening.
Not surprised. New York.
Yeah.
Yankees be like.
But I think that's where it started. And originally the investigation into him happened like with the local stuff and then it moved up to FBI and then they swept it under the rug and whatever.
Just whatever?
Yeah, we've been new. That's not the
Okay.
conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Everyone knows that.
Yes, he touched children, yes.
But he had a couple other notable locations. One, he had a ranch in, I believe, New Mexico or Nevada, somewhere in that area.
Ram Ranch?
Something, basically.
Mm.
Middle of nowhere. You don't know what the fuck's going on that ranch. Security was super tight. Because he had little girls there with their fucking pussies out.
Okay.
Probably. I haven't been there.
Were you on the flight logs, Eli?
I wasn't on the flight logs, I think.
That does not bode well. Eli.
Can we get a fact check, please?
Documents are easily manipulated.
Okay.
Okay.
And the third
And that's why you
notable
don't show up on the
location-
logs.
The third notable location, debatably the most well-known, is his island.
Yes.
Little Saint some shit. I don't remember the exact name of it.
I like that name.
It was Little Saint something, though. I think its nickname... It had two nicknames. One was Little Saint Jeff, but most people knew it by Pedo Island.
Little Saint Jeff?
Yeah, because Jeffrey Epstein.
I was thinking my name Jeff.
Oh, my bad. Thank you, Tyler. Damn, is that all me? They're not going to hear shit. Alright, guys, I'm sorry the audio on this podcast sucks. Big fat Jeffrey dick.
Damn.
He probably didn't have a big dick. But we don't need to get into that right now.
A different conspiracy.
So, everyone knows that Jeff touched little girls and shit. That's not the conspiracy. So
That happened.
the conspiracy comes in at a couple points after this. One, you get into slippery territory when you start discussing who Jeffrey Epstein knew and along with that, who participated in similar activities. Because there is...
Allegedly.
Yeah, there are so many people that are on the flight logs and stuff, and there's no way that the public knows of confirming that any of them necessarily had a hand in doing this shit.
I think we should just immolate everyone on the flight logs to be safe.
That's valid.
I think, yeah, we probably should overthrow the government. Because they are all on there.
Okay, now hold on. So, back to me not being with other people's opinions.
What's wrong with overthrowing the
Except
government?
for mine.
Previous podcasts is the issue. We did kind of delve on to, like...
I'm not blowing up a dam.
Yet.
No, I'm not at all. I'm
Yet.
just mailing anthrax to the White House. And Congress. And, while I'm at it, what's the fuck Parliament?
And I don't...
They're not related to our government. I just hate the British.
Oh.
So,
Oh,
I would
okay.
like to reinstate that my
I'd like
opinions
to-
are my own, and I do not necessarily support
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
actions of
whoa.
others.
It was the British.
Yeah, I'd like to
Okay.
sign the package to the British.
Wow, okay.
That's fair.
Are you going to do the Ben Franklin? Or no, it was John Hancock, right? From the
Yeah.
Revolutionary War?
That's the one.
So another thing that I haven't gone too far in depth with in terms of research is Pizzagate, which is kind of the same slippery slope as
I
who's
know that
involved. But basically the idea of Pizzagate is like government, well-known celebrities, all that shit, are all in this big child sex trafficking ring, for lack of better explanation. Which I personally think that probably has some merit to it, depending on who you throw in the ring. But I think a good number of people are probably in there.
Probably not
And
everybody,
I think
but
it's real.
probably a lot.
Yeah.
And then the other slippery slope you get onto is, did Jeffrey Epstein kill himself?
We all know he
No.
He did not. He
There's
got
no
suicided.
chance.
The fractures in his neck were extremely rare for suicidal things.
Also, it's very convenient that the cameras went
Very
out when they did, and
convenient.
also
And
the guards didn't
yeah,
see
yeah,
anything.
But they signed off on it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fucked up, if you ask me.
But you know what? It's fine. There's
It's not fine, but
nope.
you know
nope,
what?
Nope. It's fine. Nope.
Whatever. So that's kind of what I'm going to this. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I think
That's fucking nuts.
You named the two conspiracies that I'm like actually kind of believing in.
really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty hard. There's been so much stuff to come out.
there has been a lot that has come
be
out.
like I guess there's no like, oh, this definitely did happen because it's all been swept up under a rug. But it's like, it happened. It definitely did.
I was originally going to go with a more niche conspiracy theory.
Yeah, those are kind of well known.
But
Yeah.
I feel like that was the one I was best informed to do because I've watched like multiple podcasts on it. So that's why I chose that one. Anyways, if no one else has any other thoughts on that, we'll move on to the next person who is to my right, Maverick.
I do have one closing thought,
Yes.
and that's if you think unironically that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, you're kind of dumb.
I agree. I think he definitely did not kill himself.
You're kind of dumb.
All right.
All right, Maverick, hit us with it.
So-
What's up?
The ceiling. My seat just broke, I think.
Is
You're
that
fine.
even a
Don't mess
seat?
with
The
it.
show goes on, Maverick.
So my conspiracy theory is kind of on the same lines of like, it definitely happened. But more, the conspiracy theory is America, the educational system, really likes hiding the fact of the men who built America were terrible people, right? So, like,
Yeah.
of course, like Rockefeller, working conditions were terrible. All those guys.
He's
Hold
in
on,
the
so are we
Illuminati.
talking... Wait. Are we talking about, like, modern America or,
I'm
like,
saying we're gonna
founding
go with,
fathers?
we're gonna go with like the men who built America type shit, right?
It's like founding fathers.
Like Edison, you know how he stole
Yeah.
like a bunch of people's like
Yeah, he stole Tesla's...
Rockefeller,
all of Tesla's
Carnegie,
shit.
Yeah, all those
the list
things.
goes on
Finders
and on.
keepers.
Ready
There's
for-
nothing wrong with that.
ready for one that a lot of people usually don't have beef with. Henry Ford.
What'd he do?
Oh, I know
So-
people have beef with Henry Ford.
Yeah, you probably know what I'm about to talk about. Damien has took his pants off.
Damn.
Oh my
Oh
lord!
my god!
Put that donkey away! I'm about to bark at this man.
Damien heard the name Henry Ford and the pants came off.
And he did it for this reason. So
Are you lubing up your feet for me?
Yeah,
Stop
bro,
breaking.
you know it.
I don't know how to go into it, but I'm gonna just be straight up.
Just jump in.
Henry Ford hated the Jews.
Join the club.
I think there's more than one person that hated the Jews.
I know a very honorable Austrian German man who hated the Jews.
So let me go down this rabbit hole, right?
All right.
So Henry Ford was kind of fucked up a
We
little
might get in
bit,
trouble for that one.
right?
Which one?
Nothing.
No. So Henry Ford didn't like them so much that in 1918 he purchased his hometown newspaper, and what was it called? The Dearborn Independent, and he would post conspiracies of how the Jews caused everything and all the wars and all the famine and were bringing America down.
Classic.
So much so. Let me. I have to get this right. So much so.
Oh, Maverick, you're on your phone?
He's not on TikTok
Shut
though.
the
I'm not on
motherfucker.
fuck
TikTok.
up, Damien.
So he did so much in America about like spreading anti-Semitism that in 1937,
Anti-Semitism.
What's
Semitism.
synonym?
I can't-
Synonyms.
It's okay, Maverick's...
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
hyperbole.
Maverick-
Maverick
doesn't like
loves
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
I actually don't. I keep forgetting
All right,
that.
Maverick. All right.
That on Henry Ford's 75th birthday, I shit you not, he went to Germany. This is before World War II.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Oh.
no,
Yeah, you said 37. This is before
Free
World War
Grammy?
II.
No, sorry, my bad. He didn't go to Germany. They came to him in Dearborn, Michigan, his hometown.
Germany came to him?
Yes, and presented him with the Grand Cross of the Supreme Order of German Eagle on his 75th birthday. If you don't know what that is the highest award Germany could give at the time to any foreign person. They gave him the highest award that they could give.
They really said, Mr. Ford, you're really good at being anti-Semitic.
So they really let Henry Ford kind of just be friends with Hitler. And it's not talked about at all.
Yeah, I never heard about this one.
It's not even like, oh, it might have happened. It definitely happened. It's just the American education system's like, we are the good guys, no matter what. We did nothing bad. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never heard of that before.
Guys.
We've never done anything bad, and nobody got hurt.
This whole episode is about how the government is trustworthy.
Eli loves being a patriotic citizen of the United States.
I would never mail anthrax to any governmental building and or person or group.
British!
Amen.
Unless they're the British.
I would fuck the entire British in a non-sexual way.
Something else. I forgot during this. Hitler literally looked up to Henry Ford. Not even kidding. Like, he was like, that guy, hold on.
Did he just want to be American?
The textual evidence I needed.
Only a single great man, Ford, to the Jews' fury still maintains full independence from the controlling masters of production of nation 120 millions.
Whoa.
Wow.
Hitler literally, they were buddies. And they, just sweep it under the rug. Nope.
Wow.
Ford, American made. No, we don't side with any.
We should have just been getting right into the war at the start then.
But think about it. Then, when the war starts... sorry, TV.
Yeah, don't kick that. It's gonna make a lot of noise.
You want me to do it again?
No. Damn it. I actually didn't make that much noise.
That means you need to do it a third
Think about
time.
the conversation that had to happen when the war started in America. Hey, Henry. Bad news. You know the guy that you are literally making trade deals with right now?
He's
for your
kind of
cars?
at war against us.
He's kind of at war against us. We need you to be with us. And Ford was like, I don't want to do that. And basically the government went, you have no choice. Do that or get the fuck out.
Well, also, think about it like this. You'd think having major anti-Semitic players on our... I don't know a better word to phrase it.
No,
on our side of the ocean in America, and we were just chilling. We were like, we won't join the war until they bomb Pearl Harbor.
But think in 1918 he started that. That was after World War I.
Yeah.
How long had he not liked the Jews?
A long time.
A long time. That's before Hitler even really came to power, isn't it?
Yeah. Hitler fought in World War I, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he
sure
did.
That's why he got the iconic mustache.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember when he started politics, but I think it was because of the
1930s.
I mean, it was because of the aftermath of World War I, how everybody screwed Germany over.
Yeah, but a lot
Germany had it coming.
A lot of people don't think about the fact that there were actual people in America that agreed with him.
Yeah.
So I have a kind of branching theory off this.
Ooh.
So what are you guys' thoughts on? Okay, never mind. This is why Hitler and Ford were the good guys.
Oh,
boy! Spicy takes incoming.
All right, have you guys
heard that?
Have you guys heard the saying, "Bad people don't think they're bad"?
Yes, I have, Eli.
Do I agree with that? Not necessarily.
Yeah, where are you going with it?
So basically, the Illuminati don't want everyone to know they're evil. So that means the people that are visibly and very evil are evil, yes, but they're not as evil as the Illuminati, which makes them better than the Illuminati, and I hate the Illuminati, so I'm on their side.
So you're saying
Kanye West is innocent.
Okay, I was wondering...
If you are anti-Semitic... You are the good guy.
Speaking of Hitler,
I'm under the influence, for the record.
As if every week, yes.
If in the future someone I somehow become cool enough where people decide it's easy to cancel me, fuck off, you fucking virgin. Die.
Damn.
You're probably Jewish. Again, I'm under the influence. I need to stop.
Shut up.
Okay.
So speaking of Hitler, funny.
We're gonna have to start bleeping.
What did you just call me?
This podcast is going nowhere fast.
So funny tidbit. There is an individual on TikTok saying that they are it's a transgender individual that's saying that they are the reincarnation of Adolf Hitler.
Man, you know what?
Hitler says trans rights.
Call him
I love Jewish people.
call him Adolf Hitler because I got my Henry Ford right next to me right now. All right. What cars are you gonna make, Eli?
I'm gonna make some Mad Max looking motherfuckers.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm bringing the El Camino back. Was
Let's-
that Ford?
no,
I don't
What
know.
was the Ford version?
Ranchero.
I'm bringing the Ranchero back.
That just about does it for that. Any follow up anything to that?
I don't think.
I already hit my follow up.
I'd just like to do the American education system a
Should-
little bit of justice.
Okay.
While I was not told that tidbit particularly, my classes were very thorough about teaching me that America did some bad stuff. You know, slavery bad, obviously.
Oh yeah,
was
that one was added. Yeah.
I was told
I mean, we
about
kind of
the
had a
whole.
whole last war over it. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like they had
History
to
is
put it-
written by the victors. If the South had won, I mean, that's not what the narrative
This
would have been
episode is
today.
bad for my public image.
Sure is.
Hey, Eli,
Just don't say anything right now, man.
was told
Hey,
about the
Eli.
whole Columbus
do we get hit
genociding.
with the
Yes.
South will rise again?
No.
Not right now.
No.
Nope. I've already dug too big of a hole this episode.
The in World War II, the Japanese camps.
Yeah, told about the Japanese.
They didn't
internment
really
camps.
talk about that. They kind of
My class did.
Well, you
No.
know what's crazy is the whole like explosion that happened in Ohio or whatever with
Yes,
dangerous
the-
chemicals.
the
I don't know if you
current-
guys heard about that.
Seen that?
The PVC?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a I think it was a
train?
There was a train car.
that the bearing went bad on one of the wheels. It derailed, and some like badass chemical.
It's the main chemical component in PVC pipe, and it's spreading through the air. And if you inhale it, you die. Like it's bad.
The scientific term for that is some methyl bad shit.
Mhm.
Thank you. My bad.
Yes. And like it's just not being covered really at all.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not-
because
no.
I saw on, I think it was Twitter or just the news app or whatever, that journalists that are trying to like get in there and report on it are
Yeah.
like being not taken away, but like being expunged from the city limits or whatever.
Well, there's
or
a
whatever.
2 mile what's it called? Barrier. Like they're saying you can't go in 2 miles. Like there's an evacuation limit.
There's no way this is going to pick
The
up
shadow
Damien.
government doing population control.
There's no way that's going to pick you up from all the way over there.
They picked me up. You guys can hear me.
Wow, even that's quiet as shit. You should not go over there again.
I will project here. I'm going to squeeze in.
I swear to God, dude. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Here, you want to sit
All
on
right.
my lap?
Let's,
Can you guys hear me? Oh, my voice sounds are so much higher.
Can we? Let's move on
Hi.
to Austin.
Okay, so unlike these two gentlemen,
Who just kind of like gave us facts.
Huh?
Okay.
They just gave us like facts.
Oh yeah, they sure did.
Is that a problem?
The majority of mine was factual, but the conspiracy theory was that end bit. I was just giving background information.
Mine
for the
was
majority
more
of my
factual,
spiel.
I will say.
Yeah, but yours was cool. Yours was
Whoa!
also
No, I got it.
Hold on.
You like hating the Jews?
I'm rephrasing.
Whoa!
I'm rephrasing. Mavericks.
Austin kind of
In addition to yours being real, both of yours were cool to listen to. Okay,
All right.
But yours wasn't very
Tell me
well
about a
known.
new topic
Yeah.
we've never covered before.
Wendigos, right?
No! Oh my god.
So I didn't have a
Somebody whistle.
I didn't have a.
None of us can.
None of us can whistle.
I actually cannot whistle.
I could snap.
It's not the same.
Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Alright.
Anyway.
What?
I did not do a conspiracy theory. I did Wendigos aren't cryptids. I think they're just supernatural creatures.
That's
Hey,
basically cryptid.
you're all good.
Thanks,
It falls
Damien.
under.
Anyway,
I got you.
so they are actually based on. So we talked about last week how like skinwalkers are a Navajo thing.
Yes.
Wendigos are like eastward, like Great Lakes area. I hate that you're not listening right now.
I'm listening.
I was talking to Damien.
You're talking about Wendigos.
I'm
in
pouring
sacred
every
areas.
word
Where are they?
in his
Where are they?
mouth.
Where
I'm
are they? Where are
sorry,
they?
it's my
They're in
fault.
sacred areas.
Where? What area specifically?
New Mexico.
Great Lakes.
That's
You're
Skinwalkers. I'm sorry.
We had a whole pod. Okay, can we say something real fast?
Yes.
We've done nothing but remind Damien for the past week what we are doing today, and he still does not understand what's happening.
I did my research.
Oh yeah?
It wasn't in the car. I actually have a topic.
I don't believe
I don't
you.
believe
It
it.
was in the car. I
No!
was sitting next to
I
you.
have an actual topic. It's
Okay,
not the
okay,
octopus man.
Damien,
Okay,
shut
okay.
the hell
I
up.
promise.
Okay,
Shut,
continue.
shut the hell up, Damien. So, Great
Shut
Lakes
the fuck
area,
up.
Great
Fuck you.
Plains, that area. It's actually not down near Tennessee. It's actually up near Michigan and shit.
Yeah.
And so
Is that
the Native Americans up there believed that,
Is
at
that
least
the Great Lakes
conceptually, the Wendigos were supposed to be representations of greed and gluttony and whatnot. And also cannibalism. That's a whole nother thing.
I can get behind that.
The primary belief on how humans would turn into a Wendigo was if you were starving and you resorted to cannibalism, you would eventually turn into one. And how they're described is Wendigos aren't supposed to have the deer head and antlers. They're actually just very gaunt humanoids. And when they prey on, their prey or whatever, they actually grow proportionally in size so that they're never full. Because they're supposed to be that concept of gluttony and
So they're
and
like
hunger
Kirby.
and greed.
Kirby
Sure.
doesn't get bigger.
Kirby just gains the powers of who he swallows.
Anyway,
I hope they're not
another
like Kirby.
thing we touched on last week when we briefly compared the two is that Wendigos were not smart. That's not true.
I don't
They're-
think we said they weren't smart. I think we said they're more animalistic than humanoid brains.
Well, anyway,
I concur.
they are not meant, but some legends say that they are capable of tool use, speech, and thought. There is a legend where a Wendigo captures a Native American boy and is gonna feed him food to fatten him up so he can kill him later. You know what I'm saying? And
Like
then
a
and since they travel so much, the boy never gains any weight, and so the Wendigo, eventually the boy escapes and tells another tribe, and they're like, okay, and they go and chop off the Wendigo's legs. They come back later to see if he's dead. The Wendigo is eating his own bone marrow to stay alive. Wendigos are tough motherfuckers.
So, can I say something real fast? Do you think Jeffrey hooked up with some Wendigos to get some people?
I mean, if
I'll
he
have
was
to
in the
make a
Great Lakes
podcast
area
call.
at some point, it's a high possibility.
I think the most north. I mean, obviously he would travel around, but I think he was most. If he communed with anything, it was a skinwalker at his ranch.
Probably.
Also, another thing, you said they are potentially capable of tool use. Can you
Oh
imagine?
yeah, I'm sorry, I left that detail out.
Okay.
The Wendigo used a knife to cut the kid's skin to see how deep it would go to see how. Yeah. I'm sorry, I left that detail out. That was important.
Imagine being such a twink ass Wendigo you can't use your own fucking fingers to do that.
I mean, they can.
What a bitch.
Why the fuck do you use a knife then? What a twink ass
Because
motherfucker.
fucking they used to be humans. I talked about tool use at some point.
He was
Bro,
just
fucking-
he used the knife to prove a point.
Bro, I would literally bite your arm right now and draw blood.
That's
I don't
crazy.
even
I
need to
don't
be a
care.
Wendigo.
Did you? Okay, tidbit.
You
Did
would
you know?
be a twink ass Wendigo.
That's hurtful. Did you know?
Damn.
Did you know that human bites are one of the most germ-ridden bites ever?
It is on my bucket list to eat a raw squirrel.
Komodo dragons. Whoa. What?
Just find a motherfucker alive and take a bite out of it.
Eli's gonna be a
Wait,
fucking
not even
Wendigo.
kill it and then eat it raw? Eat it alive?
No, oh yeah, yeah. How badass would that be?
That's on your bucket.
Why would you do squirrel?
It's
just out of
like half
curiosity.
on my bucket list. It's like the kind of thing where if I die and it doesn't happen, I won't regret it.
It's
but
kind
if it happens, I'm like, oh, this is fucking so cool.
I'm just saying, final Sunday Slam before Eli leaves, we're bringing him a live squirrel.
Don't do that. I don't want to have rabies when I go to school.
I can't. It's gonna be so funny. Eli's gonna mentally break one day, and the news gonna be like, someone's taking bites out of squirrels. I'm like, Eli.
My man.
My man, classic Eli.
I will be the cryptid we are making.
One last job.
And another few tidbits. These I'm kind of just spitting facts about Wendigos. That's kind of what I just researched. But
Okay.
Anyway, another interesting fact is that they kind of have this just dread presence. So when they're just around, they kind of exhibit coldness and also terror. It's like a thing that
They got an aura going.
yeah, they got a whole ass aura. And probably the last cool tidbit that I can remember off the top of my head is that there is a thing called Wendigo psychosis.
Oh, I've heard about
it's
that.
Like it's a mental like disorder kind of thing.
Straight up real.
Yeah, where
Like-
people
like
like
proven.
Wait, we're not even like, isn't that like no shit?
No,
like,
there are actual cases of
like
this.
dead ass. There were cases of this.
like people just go mental. Like,
yeah,
oh,
and they
like
like they
Wendigos go mental?
think they're a Wendigo,
Oh, my
That's
bad.
metal as
or they're
fuck.
like
That
as
is
hungry
metal.
as a Wendigo.
It's not
And
that
they-
they necessarily think they're Wendigo. They're just fucking eating people and shit.
yeah,
That just sounds like
Cannibalism.
bath salts.
I mean, probably incurred by bath salts, maybe, but it's a real thing. There was I don't remember a specific case, unfortunately.
I know the vague details of a specific case. Basically, this guy that went on vacation with his family.
Is it
and
the
came-
guy who ate like his 5 kids?
Yeah, and he came back with no family. And they're like, where's your family? They're like,
I ate them.
well, no, he didn't say it. He was like, oh, I don't know.
Oh, it says.
And then they like did something. They're like, dude, you literally ate your family. He was like, you got me.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say my
Got
research.
him.
My research said that he confessed at some point.
Yeah,
So
he did confess at some point, but
Okay.
I think originally he denied.
Yeah, he went on vacation.
Citation needed.
He went on vacation in like a snowy area in the
Yeah.
up north, and his eldest son died, and then the dude, like I think his name was Jack, was starving, so he ate his wife and 5 kids,
Yeah.
and then he came back, and yeah,
He literally did like the finger like, it wasn't me. I didn't do that. Oh, you know what? You got me.
All right, I got another theory for this one.
What the?
I'm adding theories onto all of them. I just thought of this one. So what if Wendigos? Again, it doesn't. Okay, maybe not Wendigos. But what if that case specifically? That guy's just a skinwalker.
which guy? Oh,
Yeah, he could
the
just
dude.
fucking transform into something and eat those motherfuckers, and then transform back into a human.
Maybe, I don't know.
Not a very in-depth thing, but you know.
I mean, it's cool to
The
think.
And it is-
Skinwalker.
I-
No,
and that-
I got you.
Yeah, he's
The
got me.
Skinwalker went, ate the dude's family, left him, and said, "Here's what's gonna happen."
What?
Left him alive, and
Oh,
he's like,
shit.
"Here's what's
Someone's
here's
gotta
what's
tell the
happen.
story.
Here's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen. You're gonna tell them that you ate these people, and if you don't, you're fucking dead." And the guy was like, "Okay," and that's why he did the things he did.
I like that. A good old whodunit.
Who done?
Who done it?
Who done it? Was it the guy whose family got eaten, or the Wendigo?
Skinwalker.
Skinwalker.
Well, a Wendigo could have reasoned with him. Can Wendigos talk?
Yes,
They can communicate like almost telepathically.
that's not what my research said, but
All
they
right.
can talk.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have
Don't
telepathic
think
powers.
that they can't. They probably can't do telepathic stuff. I'm probably just on alcohol.
If you see a Wendigo, I would not recommend trying to reason
Do
with
not
it.
approach.
But let us
But
know
it is
if-
probably too late to go away.
Bro,
If you're a skinny ass motherfucker, though, they might try to fatten you up, so you could probably escape at some
dude,
point.
you see one, it's just on sight. You're gonna die anyways. Go out with a bang, you know.
Let
If
us
I see
know
a
how you
Wendigo,
talk to
I'm whipping my
Wendigos.
dick out.
I was about to say, that's what you should do.
the wind,
Try to
the,
intimidate it.
the Windussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
my
a bigger
God.
cock than any Wendigo I've ever seen.
How many Wendigos have you seen?
A lot.
Just Frank.
Oh,
Oh.
good man.
So, well, anything to add to the Wendigo?
I already added my tidbit.
Yep. No? Tyler, do you want to go next?
I guess I can. I've also got a cryptid. And my cryptid is actually a local one. From here in Tennessee. Not quite where we are. Why are you looking like that?
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna
What do
be?
you think
Goat
it's gonna
man.
be?
Continue.
Goatman's not from Tennessee.
I know
I
that.
have got one called the White Bluff Screamer.
Okay,
Oh,
to be fair, I thought you were
yeah.
about to say Orange Man.
No, I'm not talking about Orange
He's from
Man.
North Carolina,
We already did a
dumbass.
whole episode. Yeah, he's also from North Carolina. We already did a whole episode about Orange
Such a
Man.
virgin.
Also known as the White Screamer.
It's just Eli whenever he gets drunk.
Eli, were you in White Bluff, Tennessee in 1920?
I mean,
1920?
That was so long
1920.
ago, I can't really remember.
You also had a lot of alcohol in you at the time.
You
Well, yeah,
start telling
there-
your story,
there
and
w-
if it sounds familiar, I'll let you
There
know.
was
Alright,
the
alright,
temperance
alright.
movement. That was a whole thing in 1920.
So basically, story goes,
My alcohol is weird.
back in 1920, this up-and-coming new family, young family, moves to White Bluff, Tennessee, over in, I believe it's central Tennessee. They set up their farm. Life's looking good, you know. Man's got a wife. He's got some kids. It's hip. It's happening.
He's
it's
living
good.
the dream.
He's
the
living
Great
the dream.
Depression hasn't even happened.
No, it hasn't.
Ooh, good time. Not the Great Depression, the time before it.
but then like you know, you get your typical, things aren't looking so good on the farm type deals. Weird occurrences.
Every day.
Some aminals go a little bit dead. And then you hear...
Did you say aminals?
Yeah, I said aminals.
Okay.
And then, like, you know, the big red flag was they heard something screaming bloody murder in the woods every night.
Just every night?
Yeah, just every night.
Okay.
Eli, do you remember this from...
It could have been anyone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, what did they do about these
Well,
screams?
at first they were, like, kind of unnerved by this, as you would.
Don't you dare tell me they got used to it.
No, they didn't get used to it.
Okay.
You never get used to it.
I don't know, that'd be some Tennessee type bullshit.
No, they were actually quite perturbed by it. The wife and kids especially were complaining about it to the husband. Reasonable. It made it the screaming made it
What
rather.
did they want him to do?
Well, you'll
Fuck
see
it
what
up.
they. Well,
That's
they'll
your
see
job
what he
as
ends
the
up
man.
doing. Yeah. So basically, they're not able to get any sleep due to the screaming. So eventually, the man's had enough. He gets his shotgun and he goes off into the woods towards
That's
the
his
screaming.
job.
Like a God-fearing American.
Yeah.
Amen.
I swear to God, if there's a problem in the future, assuming I have a family, and my wife and or kids come and complain to me about it, and I don't immediately try to solve it,
With a
I'm
gun?
a faggot.
We'll see how that
Ooh.
how that path of action turns out for this guy.
Hey man, if I die, I die, but you know what they say.
I thought you couldn't die.
I can't die.
That's-
These hoes couldn't kill me if they wanted to.
Well,
Now, but let's listen to this guy's story.
yeah,
Yeah, you
we'll
were
see.
there.
We'll see if this entirely would
We'll see
not
how the
work out
1v1
for you.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, he's chasing this screaming through the
Oh,
woods.
he's chasing.
Yes, it's running away from him, or at least that's what he thinks. Because whenever he tries to get closer to the screaming, it keeps getting farther and farther away from him. He keeps following it, but he keeps hearing the screaming.
Yeah.
After, like, a good while of chasing him through this forest, he notices, even though he's been going for a while in this forest, looping around and whatnot, he starts seeing forests that he's familiar with again. He recognizes the forest that he's in after hours of chasing this thing as the forest that's quite near his house.
I do remember this.
And he notices something different about the screaming at this point. It's not the screams of the beast anymore.
It's the
Screams of his family.
Yes, indeed. He runs back to his house, but it's already too late. He comes in and sees his family diced up, massacred, blood coating the entire house, and the white screamer nowhere to be seen.
Now, see, if it were me, this still would have happened, and that'd be awful, but I would get some really good character development.
Yeah,
It's always stemmed from a woman.
No,
No, I'm gonna cut that little bit out.
Actually, can we get a replay?
as far as what the
I've said too much already in this podcast.
as far as the beast, what the beast actually looks like or is, there's a couple of different accounts depending on who's telling the story. Some say it's a banshee-like thing. Some say that dude didn't even see it and has no idea. And I've even heard that it's something in the lines of like a Bigfoot-type, white-haired, red-eyed, what's the word? What's like the Bigfoot word? Sasquatch-type deal.
I just like to think he's a little dude.
Remember when Eli saw Bigfoot before he saw horses in Kentucky?
Damien, that was so good that you said that not into the mic.
And kind of quietly.
Yeah.
Speaking of Damien.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Anybody want to say anything about Tyler's white screamer, also known as Eli?
That's what he heard every night.
He do like a
Bro, I'd be scared.
What a beta for not protecting his family.
He tried.
He didn't do a very good job.
He should have taken his family with
Okay.
him.
Skill
Well,
issue.
If
Set a
Okay.
trap. Home Alone this shit or
Austin,
something.
we're going to set you up
How
in the
do you
same
know that was
circumstance.
happening?
Were you there, Austin? No,
No.
Eli was.
Yeah, how'd you do it?
So did he Home Alone that shit, Eli?
So what I did is I was running away from him. I'm just really bad at directions. I just kind of ran in a circle. I ended up at this house, and these people just started screaming at me. I was
They
like,
threw plates
oh,
at him?
fuck, I have to kill them.
They've seen too much.
You know what, Eli? That's fair.
So I killed them. If I knew what the dude was doing, I would have let him kill me, except he can't. So he would just. He could have just told me to leave. He could have been like, "Hey man, can you go somewhere else?" I'd be like,
the funny thing is,
regardless, it's still a skill issue.
I don't think in any of the variations of the story I've heard, I don't think he ever walks over to the forest and asks the White Screamer to leave.
You know what? Maybe that was the issue.
Maybe that's the problem.
It was a communication issue.
Yeah, most of the issues in the world come down to communication.
100% of topics we've talked about today are all just from one big misunderstanding.
Okay, well, let's
Including
add
this one.
Let's add another misunderstanding. So let me tell you guys. What's the one thing happening in the world right now that no one is talking about?
I'm getting no bitches.
How about
the UFOs?
The UFOs. That is where we are going.
I've actually heard quite a bit
good
about
at this
that.
game.
It's almost like Eli's behind it all.
Eli?
One big misunderstanding.
Alrighty. So, since the China balloon that we just miraculously let float above all of our nuclear sites, above Y12, ORNL, and then we shot down after it did its course.
I don't think
it did. I saw the map. It did.
Guys. I can solve this. Citation needed.
After, we decided to let it float across the whole country and shoot it down. Since then, we have had 4 other UFOs. The government has said UFOs, unidentified flying aircrafts.
That's
objects.
USA.
Thank you, my bad. We have shot down 4 of those.
We're not good at acronyms here.
We're not. One of them being in Canada airspace, and Canada told us to shoot it down. What's up with all these UFOs? The government has also, the DOT, the speaker for the DOT, has said on the news network that the government cannot confirm if aliens or extraterrestrials are involved. Is this where...
We just smoked some aliens?
That's very possible.
That's the American way, baby.
It is
Let's
very
go!
possible we have smoked some aliens.
We are so God-fearing
I'm
American
proud
right now.
to be an American.
Because at least I know we're free.
At least those goddamn aliens aren't here.
I really like the idea of that some alien trying to come down and make contact with us, and they receive a transmission from the U.S. government. They obviously don't speak English, and it's like, yeah, okay, they're not cooperating. Smoke them.
I don't know,
bro. Because I didn't send the message yet.
I like to think the aliens on their planet are watching this dude. 20 years this crew's been going out to the alien planet. Everyone's watching it like a Challenger, and they just see they're getting close, and everyone's like, what? What's that? What is that? It's flying with us. And then you see one frame of missile, no signal. And everyone just sits there like, oh.
So, this begs the question, what if there was an alien Wendigo?
That's not where I thought
that does beg the question. What if there is?
That would be fucking crazy.
Okay, but here's
how
the
can
thing,
we say that Wendigos aren't the aliens that are coming to invade the planet?
That's true.
Because that's not what the lore says. Are you doubting the Native American people?
I'm not doubting
the Native Americans just know what they saw.
Exactly.
The Native
what if
Americans
this has happened over a series of times? What if this has happened over a series of time?
Is marijuana native?
Yeah.
Is what?
The Native Americans were smoking that real purple dragon shit.
Eli was there. He knows.
Eli, were you friends with any Wendigos?
It depends. It's
Frank has his
complicated.
piece.
Sorry, Damien, go ahead.
Okay.
Acquaintances.
Well, look, who's not to say that the aliens, or Wendigos, have been dropping down Earth for hundreds and hundreds of years? We don't really fucking know. Then again, we have yet to recover any of these aircrafts that we have supposedly shot down. Also, the last one to be shot down, the pilot couldn't lock on, his system was not locking on. He had to manually shoot it down.
Hell yeah, what a shot!
That's what I'm saying. And altering and fucking with these, aiming devices and shit is an act of war.
Dude, Top of Gun 3 is gonna be insane.
Top of
Gun. And you know what the movie's gonna be? It's gonna be the viewpoint from the top of the gun. It's gonna be a first-person shooter.
We need to make a movie.
Let's go! Top of Gun 3.
Just a shameless plug. There are 2 short films that you could go watch right now. Captain Shenane And Captain Shanae 2.
And if you're really itching for more, you can also watch Pringle's Prison Revenge.
Ooh, that's a good one.
The Captain Shannon movies are on a playlist on my channel. Pringle's Prison Revenge, however, is on the channel that posted those specifically.
Now that I think about it, I really think all the conversations that we've talked about today really resonate with those videos.
I agree.
It's almost like Eli
What if Captain Shanae fought a Wendigo?
That would be metal.
That would be a good...
Captain Shanae 3?
So, we're getting pretty long here. Does anyone have any closing remarks?
I think we should keep blowing up UFOs.
I think so, too. Go America.
Let's go.
Also, apparently we're sending a Bud Light balloon to China.
No,
that's
a
awesome.
funny TikTok, but that's not real.
I wish
Let's
it were.
make it real.
Okay,
From East Tennessee rednecks, let's send a balloon.
Let's put a Wendigo
There's
in there.
a lot of issues with that.
Let's put a Wendigo. Let's send a Wendigo to
China.
China.
Not the Wendigo part. Just getting a balloon over there. That's kind of hard to do.
Probably.
Let's
They managed to get
potato
one here.
gun. We'll shoot that fucker over there.
What?
Damien is not drunk. He's just retarded.
I have had
It's
one drink.
true. It's enough.
Any other closing remarks?
No.
I don't think
I
so.
don't believe in Wendigos.
In the comments below, tell us your opinion on these. Is America
mean,
being
why?
invaded by aliens? Are Wendigos real? Is Eli actually the White Screamer? Or whatever the fuck you...
I'm gonna kill your family!
And lastly, tell us why Damien is your least favorite host.
No! Tell him why Damien is your favorite host.
Alright.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good
Whoa,
night.
no, I'm not the. I have announcements.
Okay, I'm
Also,
sorry.
answers to the question, in case anyone's curious, is no, yes.
Okay, so I have a couple announcements. One, not next week, but the one after that, we will be changing formats, kind of. We're going to be moving to Discord because I will be out of town for a few months.
This is probably only going to improve the audio quality.
That is probably correct. Ideally, this is the worst quality audio we have for the rest of the show.
I can't wait until I'm doing a Discord from Indonesia.
This might not be the worst audio quality. Alright, and my final remark is preparing you guys for next week.
Ooh, we have to prepare?
Yeah. This preparation's a little easier. You don't have to Google facts and be worried about getting things right.
Wait. Go ahead.
That's a great segue, because for next week, I want you guys to compile your top 5 songs of all time.
All time?
Shit.
Your top 5 songs
Oh
of
my
all
God.
time.
And I will be doing the Lord's work by judging you.
Yes,
Tyler's the judge?
we're all judging.
Oh,
Okay, got you.
Dude, Damien's top 5 songs.
Are gonna suck.
Jukebox Hero,
bad.
Jukebox Hero, Jukebox Hero, Jukebox Hero.
and last but certainly not least, Jukebox Hero.
I don't know if Jukebox Hero is going to make it.
What?
All right, well, let's keep those
I mean,
thoughts for
it's up
next
there.
week.
I don't know.
Let's keep those thoughts for next week.
See ya.
We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for listening to this week's edition. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know how we did. I would also like to note that nothing any of our hosts say at any point is to be taken seriously or as genuine advice. All hosts are simply adding their genuine personality to each episode, thus making this podcast the realest one yet. No cap.